We tell you say today we can talk to the Sierra Leone Bar Association and also the Lawyers Society for let the public understand waiting actually they go on and waiting at the way forward for them two body. As we all know, say the Sierra Leone Bar Association being gets a division we go call them because we see a whole lots of lawyers them now don't go set up the Lawyers Society when our members them now the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Early this week we see Augustine Sori Sembemara where now the president for the Lawyers Society be asked courts for put injunction on the Sierra Leone Bar Association not for hold the emergency general meeting, but the courts not been agree. Then get them the go ahead waiting at the reasons, waiting at the particular issue now where the Lawyers Society still gets with the Sierra Leone Bar Association. All of that we can discuss this morning at the program. So if you get any question or comments regarding that, feel free for share them in the comment section. And at the studio this morning for Can Talk About This, I want to welcome Alfred Kamanda, when are the public relations officer from the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Good morning and welcome to the studios once more. I think that's the first time this after a very long time.
It's not the first time for Canada this particular station because I don't come at the other one.
All right, it's a pleasure for get you here. And also at the studio this morning from the Lawyer Society, we get Claude Bami Davis. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Mabel. Good morning, Khadija. And good morning, viewers all over the world.
All right, I think it will be a fear again because now una the people and we take the Sierra Leone Bar Association to the courts. We all know say since una election over a year ago, still the Sierra Leone Bar Association and una the Lawyer Society not meet it at a point where perhaps people go see una go back as active members them na the Sierra Leone Bar Association because una still the question the Tumaja be led executive. Let me just know first from that time to now before the issue of the emergency general meeting they come up, how the relationship sound like? Unana members and still at the Sierra Leone Bar Association?
Oh yes. Before I answer your question, Mabel, I want to throw small light on ACP in submission to the station because he mentions if legal people then understand waiting the prejudicial effect outweigh the probative value, and me being seated in this studio and hearing that as a legal person, I think I go want for clear on that. I mean, Sola just deflects more from your question. The issue of prejudicial effect outweighing the probative value, they talk about the effect of the court where it go give to an evidence where go seem for prejudice the outcome of the matter to a jury or to the witnesses, right? The judge or the court. So the disclosure of a complainant no get anything for do with evidence. No get anything for do with evidence. So it was being evasive for talk say he no go disclose the complainant because he go prejudice the outcome. No, there has to be a complainant, and even in court the complainant has to show forth. How does that go to the evidence? We go prejudice the outcome. No.
But instead of saying legal background, now based on that,
so me don't clear that, and I'm putting me on challenge now. If he has anything to counter me, let us.
Then in addition to the waiting, Claude just don't say the first rights where the accused person gets or the suspect gets now that you get for put to and the charge. Waiting make you bring me kanaya. And if you actually get for put some to them, you get for tell and say on so dates you stalk or you do this to Mr. Claude Bami Davis and blah 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 blah. Now so it be not so it be and then kind of things in it. So if you say they disclose the person because of this or that, I not think so.
Unfortunately,
yes, no. So yes.
So find a time where, like himself say, the rush for going to other meeting, it go make himself available. Then we go take him from there.
That's fine. So now to your question, as to waiting to happen over the period with membership at the Bar Association, and I have always said that we remain for being members of the Bar Association. None of us, then they call the aggrieved parties. Or the aggrieved party. None of us we resignation or relinquish we membership from the Bar Association. We maintain members of the Bar Association, albeit we are challenging the current executive because there were no elections conducted on the 18th day of May 2024. And wanting us to go back, we don't be the narrative now. We have only said, let us get an election. if the executive with the hold themselves for directors of the company, now, if they have the number, now we call whitey white. Let us go to an election and then we allow the membership for exercise and franchise fully. And if the results are out that this person na in win, we'll all support that person and have the voice of the bar for come back to how it was. But we not go say we dey protest against the current directors because they are purporting to hold those positions. Then we dey give we active service to the position. So that's the point. But if that is correct, we'll definitely get back to it.
So because you say una still be members na the bar, una don't dey pay una dues?
No. So that is the point. The issue of paying dues, they emanate from a notice issued by the purporting directors of the company. If we comply with that notice, it means we have waived our right to contest or challenge their legitimacy because we're complying pursuant to the notice issued by directors who will say no vote. So that is why. So there is that circumstance. We hang over, we not pay because once we pay, it means we have waived our right to challenge their legitimacy.
All right, people come now to
Waiting really Augustine Soisembe Marauna president and others go na the court for. Quickly, let we just carry with the public relations officer for the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Over 1 year, if I'm correct, Una and Una colleagues them done their parts. For Bami, they are still part of the Bar Association and members them, but because of some legality, they know they paid and dues them. 1 year now, you belong to the Tuma Jabi executive where Bami and others, they contest legally.
Yes.
Una don't make efforts for extend the olive branch?
Thank you very much. Before I go to that question, I just want to make clarity to within Mr. Bami Davis don't say about if them pay the dues, then they waive their rights. That's not correct. Because you are paying the dues to the organization, the company. The company is a separate legal entity on its own. So you are paying to this company. And if you want, like, enjoy certain rights where they emanate from the membership of this company, one of the things that they look at, now you dues where you don't pay. Just like on this large, where you pay your dues, they give you rights for votes, they give you rights for be voted for, they give you rights for attend on a conferences or AGM on the gets, they give you rights for participate in the process. But if you don't pay, then you say, oh, you still get rights? No, you're not correct. However, to the question now. From the very day we come up Kenima, we know things go wrong. And we are all equally responsible for what's go wrong. The aggrieved parties, and we will still stay and hold on the fort. We all know, say, we do certain things them. And right through that process, every station I went to, I apologize to the people of this country that we act not being loyally. However, we're very sorry and we hope say we will make amends. And after that, we don't extend an olive branch to that we brothers and sisters there on the other end. We don't tell them, say, this don't go wrong. And Allah will come back to the drawing board and see how they settle this situation. But they have been very, very stubborn. That's I must make very clear. And one of the 10 the way we meet, because then still they say no, it was the AG, but we meet now the AG in office, the erstwhile AG MLT. We meet there and we try for put this across. And of course, what's in they forget, there is no challenge to our legitimacy. Nothing. When they talk about legal challenge, there is none.
They don't go court?
No. The matter we're going to court has nothing to do with our elections based on legitimacy. Nothing.
No.
In fact, I'll share with you some excerpts of the ruling. You understand? Where the judge, after he don't give in orders, he states clearly that if these defendants, we don't turn themselves into lawyer society, if they aggrieved with waiting happen at Kenima, you understand? Una go file una own action in kind of court. The action within a court, now we file them. One of the things that will be the ask for injuncts there. You remember say, then we want to establish a parallel SLBA body. So we did not want that. We took them to court. There is no petition before the court where they actually in any way challenge with legitimacy. That's so clear. But then they try very well for make it look like say we'll go in a court. Now wait till then a court for on legitimacy issue. No, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. And we expect that we brothers and sisters there for be honest to the people of Sierra Leone. And as journalists them, we also they extend the opportunity to una for una self go do una own research. Now the courtroom. I don't send una the ruling of the judge. We clearly explain waiting within a court for. Like waiting have been the. And so yesterday, I even done the discuss with fellow directors that maybe now with this their application with them don't file, they don't give a reason for law we no say.
Alfred.
They are in contempt.
Okay.
They are in contempt of courts. Because the Lawyers Society is not a registered body.
Before we reach yonder,
Yes.
I be just want for let we set the pace by confirming if
Okay.
una don't ever extend
Yeah,
the
we've done
olive
that.
branch.
We've
Since we
done
don't
that.
set that pace, they let we can out to the issue or they try for can get a conversation.
Okay.
Not to everybody understand on a legal terms. I don't they follow on a page na Facebook, on I don't they update since the very first time we Augustine Sorisembe Mara and others take the Sierra Leone Bar Association na court
No.
or let it,
We took them to court, not the other way around.
okay.
Yes.
For let it,
Confirm and please.
for let it know hold an emergency general meeting. Firstly, explain what really una be dey try for do.
Okay, so now we can clearly see Africa commander and I are not even seized of the issues before the court. Because if he does, in August state with issues. So, yes, they filed an application in July 2024. See the members them of the Bar Association. By then, we had not formed the Lawyer Society, so we have to settle on that. They say we the old we serve, they go all a requisition. We not get authority. So they filed an application for make the court determine if we get right for if the requisition where we all will summon and get all the resolutions, then for get a caretaker body being proper. Those were the prayers before the court. As members of the Bar Association, say they are the directors. And when we replied to those papers, we raised jurisdictional and locus objections. Say one, the forum will then go not to the proper forum, not to that court they therefore go because this is about a company. And by we commercial and admiralty rules of Sierra Leone, we say the operations or issues of a company have to be filed at the fast-track commercial court and not under the general and civil division of a high court. And we raise the objection as to the legitimacy of the first plaintiff in that action addressing herself as president of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. She is a party to the action. So for make Alfred say there are no papers because he not seized of the objections we raise. They filed papers and we objected on Tuma Jabi addressing herself as president of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, pointing at the 18th May AGM where we say there were no elections. So it not get right for file papers in that capacity. And that is before the court for determination. And the objection as to the jurisdiction. So I don't know whose paper in they talk about. These were objections raised before the court. Where the judge reserved the file for ruling, and that ruling has taken 18 months. No ruling yet on that. Now, on the issue of why we are in court, we believe, see, if that matter we day before Justice Ganda for the clarification of the jurisdiction, objection, and the legitimacy of the said first plaintiff Tumajabi as president of the Bar Association, if that action is not determined, then the Bar Association, the one that we hold themselves for be directors, go call an EGM for elect members of the Bar Association, we for represent the Bar Association, na the General and Legal Council, we na the body with the regulate lawyers. We look and say, it go further complicates things. How? If we don't question the legitimacy of the current purported directors, right? And then una go elect people them when your legitimacy has not been clarified or declared by the court. If tomorrow something happened to GLC, their representative then they, somebody else will come again for that complicate and say, no, their representative then they say we sit down at that GLC, so they're not lawful, they're not legal, because the one that we appoint them, there were questions of legitimacy. It will further complicate the issues. And that is the only reason, because this is the body where they regulate me and Alfred Kamada and the many hundreds of lawyers. So appointing people when there is legitimacy hanging over would further complicate the issue. And that is why we said, we not say GLC no for go on. We say, since the term of the people that we did it or expire, and there is this issue to be determined by the court, make the injunct them, make them not go ahead with that election day, and allow the one that we did it now, let them continue. There is a situation. We not say GLC should cease their operations. We're not saying, oh, not enough happened at GLC. We're saying the one that we didn't time to expire. We the one go vote now under the Bar Association, we get legitimacy crisis. Let it wait first until the court clear this issue of legitimacy over the Bar Association and in directors, the way they purport for all themselves as directors. That is our injunction. And now we went to court. We prayed for that. And the judge say, no, it decline for listening with application based on their objection. We then say, I mean, based on an objection that we not serve them the two, because we rules make provision for to clear this notice. So if you forgo before a motion, na court, let's say Friday, tomorrow, you for don't serve the paper on Tuesday, for example. So you have Wednesday and Thursday, which are the two clear days before the returning date, we na Friday, tomorrow. So now, here is the issue. We filed on the 5th of December, which was on Friday, right? We went to the court. In fact, this even happened in a court. Commander was not there. When the person we go serve, the lawyer we go serve, Miss Munu, say, I am ready to testify on oath, say, I went to the chambers of the solicitors where they represent them people here, the Bar Association and the first plaintiff, Tumajabi, when a KMK. Right? I go there, then does the lock. We made calls for make them go receive the papers. Nobody no pick we call. As if they knew that we had already filed papers and they never wanted to receive those papers. Okay. So Monday morning, since Saturday, not to part of the days for service, Sunday, not to part of the days for service. Monday, first thing in the morning, we serve them the papers for the matter for come up yesterday, Wednesday. But if we don't serve you Monday and Tuesday, you go again, say, no, you not fulfill the 2 clear days. And there was no way we could have pushed the application for the injunction after Wednesday, because this meeting, this EGM, was meant to be held at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. If we say we know the hearing the matter on Wednesday, Thursday, what essence would that make when the EGM would have been held and they would have proceeded with electing? So we say Monday, you don't receive a Monday. What is again this heavy weather on Monday and Tuesday? Oh, no, now Monday we receive them. So we forget Tuesday and Wednesday for make the matter come up. And that was the issue, because they knew if Wednesday passed, they would have proceeded. And the court refused for listening to our application, say, well, pass, we serve them, and then sent us to come on Monday when the EGM had already been held yesterday. They had proceeded to elect. But they are further complicated. If they don't see it that way, we are looking at the future in regularizing. In fact, we even think, say, this, now you ask them, say, Commander, una don't ever extend olive branch. This is a perfect opportunity if they are genuine. This is a perfect opportunity if they are genuine about whatever recent call. In fact, that call day for Let We Unite. Now, recently, it was only after our dinner held at York. Now, begin oh, let us come together. Nobody has ever done that. Nobody. In fact, the meeting where they asked while AG call, when we went there, Tuma Jabi, as the president, walked out of that meeting. How would we settle when you, as the purporting president, then call Una for come, you a crucial member, you walk out of the meeting? So there was no solution. That's one. So now, if you don't say we want for make settlement, and now we're saying, well, unite the bar, let we all go get this election of people where they go represent we interest. Now GLC, you're saying no, you want to kick us out, and you're calling for unity. It's ironical. It is not genuine.
All right. Mr. Commander.
So, as I listen to Mr. Claude Bami Davis, and clearly the CC is not seized of the facts. Even though Nadande is sent to me, but he's not seized of the facts. So, firstly, it talk about they reply to we papers. They've never replied to our papers. That's the first thing.
But I told you about
Allow me.
Objections raised on jurisdictional point can be done viva voce. We don't need for file papers.
Because different people they watch the show, where they use legal terms.
Okay, can be
advisable.
He knows if I
they break them down as well. Okay, let we hear it from Commander.
That concept they say we for file papers is wrong.
Let we hear it from Commander.
Mr. Claude Bami Davis, I'm not being combative this morning. I'm being very calm, and I want to help the people for understand what to do. No, allow me.
Not necessarily.
So it's not even an oral. It's not even an oral objection. It's a written objection filed. So allow me make a talk.
Go ahead, Commander.
There is no papers filed against we papers what we file, like an affidavit in opposition. No, waiting there before the courts, where the courts don't determine. Now a jurisdictional objection then come before the courts and say, them paper there where them people there don't file. You don't even get rights for listening to her. You understand? Because if you do that day, then you are acting outside your powers. That's their objection. And I don't send for you the ruling where the courts clearly don't state, say, me as a court, I can hear this. Then at the rights forum. Then, don't waste una time for just come begin the, bring una own case inside another case. It say, if una want, and una aggrieved, una go file una own, una carry it in a court. That's the situation. And now, what is good for the goods must be good for the ganders. My brother, of course, another on the Siena courts. I think they still feel say they in commercial practice. The situation with yesterday has to do with waiting and don't enjoy. That's how them file the objection, yeah? When we go move with papers, the object say, we not meet the 2 clear days threshold. And the courts yesterday, the judge, as then they do the objection, who don't raise, as then they push, say, no, this, that, for do this. He say, okay, let me go back to my papers. This you've been said the last time. He say, and I uphold una objection and tell them, say, una go back, file the necessary, una serve them. The law we can now and can argue the points. He say, so if una don't enjoy this, then self get rights for enjoyer. And the good thing is, although in not agree admits, but Augustine Soiseng Bemara admitted na court yesterday say yes, we did not comply strict to sensu with the 2 clear days. He said, but in the interest of justice and fairness and this and that, allow we law move this and get we interim injunction.
Well, according to Claude, he said the lawyer will be go serve now on the chamber of the lawyer they represent on once for testify on oath say I go serve this particular paper or notice, the doors then lock. I make all efforts for call, but nobody
Khadija,
not pick me call.
Khadija, that's not an issue. This man no say, if you want serve, then you go serve. Then you not get the opportunity for serve the person. You get other ways them for do them.
Which are?
Say there is substituted service
wait.
law. Say you want user. Allow me,
When
boy.
they go file papers, this is an
Allow
injunction.
me.
Understand? It's an urgent
God.
application. No.
Now the law at the top
You,
not so
you
anything
cannot go for
outside the law.
substituted
You
service on an
understand?
injunction for
You don't
emergency or
understand?
urgent application.
Now,
Please.
In fact, for me, you enjoy substituted service. You for don't able to show say, I don't make like 3 attempts for serve. I'm not able to.
So how is that applicable here?
Do you want to be the moderator? Not make her lose me cool.
You're misinforming the public. Let's talk law.
What I'm talking is
outside.
Arabic, eh?
Yes, please.
So now, if you go serve 1, you're not able to serve. 2, you're not able to serve. 3, you're not able to serve. Now you they file papers supported by an affidavit that I actually don't go serve them people there, but I don't meet them. And it practically impossible for last serve them. So because of that, they ask for substituted service. You don't see service so then they do on newspapers, then can even do on television. That's what substituted service is. No.
So therefore, don't put on a newspaper.
No. I just they tell you say the excuse say we go serve. We not able serve. Then no waiting for do if this not happen, that not happen. However, they have served. They have already served now on the Monday when they talk about Monday morning. They don't serve. We don't receive them. Now we need for equally enjoy the fruits of the rules.
But the
We don't
event
enjoy.
where them want for go put injunction, but don't happen yesterday, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So is there a need again for go here in the case?
So this is it. If you now be the client, you now the bar association, and you have this opportunity, you they say no, una proceed. I they forget about the 2 clear days una proceed. No. I will not. Me as a lawyer not go do that. 1, we've expended huge sums of money. We don't put this notice long time for this EGM. If these people were actually genuine about what they wanted to do, then for don't gonna cut long time. You understand? They waited. After they don't see, so we don't put in all things in place for me the EGM go on. And then run kitty. Even with this one, not even say the thing been gone. These people are not members. Like I tell you, membership tied to certain things that we need for fulfill.
So
If you want enjoy,
no.
no. If you they don't pull themselves na the bar.
I have said we are members.
Allow me.
But I have said no, don't
For say I am a member.
Yes.
I don't say you say when it comes to membership, there are entitlements to a membership. There are obligations as a member we for satisfy. Just like when they say, me a citizen of Sierra Leone. You understand? Now, if you're not a citizen of Sierra Leone, if you not register in a national election, you dey go vote, say, oh, me a citizen of Sierra Leone, I can't vote. Now we got the country. You know, say, a requirement for me vote in a national election for you mayor, you presidential candidates, you councillor, you for don't register. But now you choose say no, me not they register. Because we get this country. We anytime ready for go vote, we go vote. That's what these people are doing. And the sad part is we are in the studio, not as members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. And this really they make us sick. My brother here is here. If you watch the flyer, is here. They claim say a certain lawyers society they can represent.
What's make you they refer them to a certain lawyer society?
Because
For you, they know they exist.
at all, it's not registered. Liberty TV online una register.
Absolutely.
If una not be registered, you feel so they say una they exist. No. So now that they make they say we meet on the push now we meetings. that if these people could file papers and come back and say, then are members, yeah, then when they go out, then are lawyer society. So meaning that the injunction we don't restrain them enough for do them things the way they can do. Now I mean bypass, then say, okay, let's go form this illegal outfit when are the lawyer society unregistered. So law former, law we did it, and then we begin act.
So quickly.
So now, the situation, they are even acting in contempt of the orders of that court where be restrained them.
To Bami,
Who filed the
as far
papers?
as
Wait.
so as far as the Sierra Leone Bar Association is concerned, every lawyer we find himself na the lawyers society, not to member them na the bar association.
Let me make this clear. We are not interested in who is a member and who is not a member. The key interest now I don't discuss about is your entitlement to that membership. You can go right across the country, say, you're a member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
Why una for be interested? Because it's the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Now, una then at this executive, we make the lawyer society they into existence right now. Although you say una not recognize the existence, but then still they carry and they refer to themselves as members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, although they get in society. So now that make they ask.
So
as far as una concerned, they not to member.
Now they say, even yesterday, when we conduct to elections, we make a proviso that it's for only members we're fully paid up and they get rights for votes and be voted for. And just because of that notice, they're not mass day. Because they know say they are not fully paid up. They know say they not get any connection for do with the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Now, if even you to go to courts, the other aspects are that if even you to go to courts now for go challenge the Sierra Leone Bar Association, and you not get anything where they link you up, like young parts of the obligations, you are not performing them, then you want to enjoy rights from this same organization. Is it fair? Law even take APC, SLPP, when you the parts of them parties, then they one of the things the way they show if you want to go to APC or SLPP in a court, now your membership card. You show, say, I not just be member, like member. I also they pay me dues. Fully paid up person. Because you get for force, don't satisfy your own part. Before now, you can begin to ask for rights where you for benefits from. Which rights will then get? Which one exactly? You know they pay dues. These dues now they use for run the association. And you say if you pay the dues, you are paying it to an illegitimate body according to them. But you want same come back and can enjoy from this association. It's not fair and it's not legal. And we hope say maybe Monday they not balance the courtroom. Let them go further scatter them paper. Let them know say they're not even supposed for they before the court they ask for anything like that because they're not members we entitled to anything from the association until them begin subscribe. They're not to members. And like I don't say, we continue for extend an olive branch to them. It is say the olive branch thing just now you begin. If you can remember the very first day I went to your studio, you asked me that same question. And this now just some nights after we come out Kenima. And I told you, we hands them open. For Christ's sake, now we don't win the elections. If anybody hot, we self will be hot that we own brothers and sisters who all been there together. Now some certain people like even they talk to them or they feel good with you and things like that. So you don't say there is something, yeah? So you now you didn't power. Now you get for beer, say, okay, even though this they happen, but I draw them come near me then. So we've always done that. But
for Claude, this na perfect opportunity where the Tuma Jabi led executive of the Sierra Leone Bar Association for the use for mend the wounds.
Thank you. Khadija, thank you very much for that. I agree with her entirely. You understand? Now I make even we put out the notice. We make them clear. that it's for members we don't pay fully paid up members. So let's say Claude Bami Davis and in team, like I say, then gets the numbers. Waiting prevents them from paying. And then can show the country, say, we get the number. Will they come?
Not for attend the EGM, maybe they refer to.
No.
The papers would then go na courts.
For me, the listener.
For let them listen.
No. I don't think so that they talk about.
Now that's
that they be one.
Yes, exactly.
As a matter of peace.
Call we now agree on this, say there is an impasse. Let us settle this impasse.
Do you agree that una not meet the 2 clear days rule?
Oh, I mean that is not in contention.
It's not in contention.
Yes.
So what's the consequence?
No.
Let's make these things clear. Let the people understand. What's the consequence when you fail for meet the 2 clear days rule? Forget about whether you go for SAB.
Because this application is circumstantial, that it is an urgent application, which was meant to prevent the AGM, which was to be held yesterday and which was held yesterday. It was only right, in good conscience.
What was the urgency of that application?
To prevent the AGM.
No. The application itself.
It's urgent.
How?
To prevent the AGM. The AGM was to be held yesterday.
You see, and when they put forward an application of an urgent nature.
Is it not urgent?
Allow me.
An injunction to restrain you from holding the AGM on the Wednesday. Then the application was meant for hearing on the Wednesday.
To urgent applications. I know say una not a lawyer there, but this una time na the media. Una don't interact with the law. Plenty, especially the injunction things there. Una don't hear about ex parte applications. Correct? Where the person they come because this is urgent. Ex parte. Court can listen to me. They show the urgency. Now, inter-party application is not as urgent as an ex-party application. Now, you make inter-party application, then they expect you say, you can forgive the other party the opportunity for letting back prepare and file necessary papers.
Based on technicality, the courts not be hearing them?
Based on the rule, the established rule. That was the rule that was applied in the Daniel Sankor against Tijan Kaba case, where then two Daniel Sankor matter at the Supreme Court. That was the same applied in the case of the current president, Julius Maada Bio, against the APC. Then throw her out. You understand?
On to clear this notice, please.
No. I said the rule, bro.
Please, no. The rule applicable here is the too clear. You objected pursuant to Order 8, Rule 2,
so they get switch here the same.
Let's please stop misinforming. Stop misinforming. Colin,
we wanna ask for this injunction and Justice Ganda in ruling where it gives on an injunction in the spirit of fairness and justice. You think say do justice to the whole issue?
No, of course we know we deem say the refusal or decline of hearing we application don't render the issue of injunction nuggety now. You go na court say let them stop them people here for make the all this meeting today Wednesday. Then you say no because the papers they not receive for giving to clear this notice. So let we observe the to clear this notice and come on Monday. What is
very unfair with the judge?
No.
Not so the judge bring up this decision.
I
Now the other
that.
party. No.
I have said that you objected.
The court had to rule.
That's what I'm saying.
No, so you say you put the blame on the judge, and that's not the situation. I even don't say you say the judge even say you guys have benefited inside the same matter before me.
So I'm explaining.
So why
I
need for in one case act this way, then another case acts this way? No. If people get for see me say are fair and just, if I don't do this to one person, this other person back for enjoy this same, it's the same technicality way they talk about. Now they enjoy in the first situation.
No,
that's why we don't meet the
I'll
to clear
have to clear that. You're
you
not
understand?
correct again because their own papers. The one way they talk, so you say you're not being. I mean, you're not being sincere to this public, right?
God.
You're not being.
God.
Now, when you file them papers, the way then they refer to, they filed an ex parte. Just because we got wind of their application, we appeared in court. They wanted to get an injunction even without serving us. But we got wind of it and appeared before the judge when they don't know the matter. And it was then that the judge said, oh, well, since they're here, because we submitted, see, well, my lord, it cannot be in ex parte anymore. We now they normally can move the application. We, the affected parties, are here already in court. So you have to change it from ex parte to inter parte. The judge had no option because we were in court already when they were about to move the application. This is quite different. We're being fair. We say we filed the paper on the 5th. It's on records. I mean, the papers are before me. Filed on the 5th. We went there on the same field because we wanted it inter parte. We don't want to go ambush them. Say, let courts go give you injunction without them knowing. And then subsequently we can serve them the papers. We said, okay, we don't file the 5th, which was Friday. If we serve them the Friday, they had the weekend for prepare. Then get Monday and Tuesday for this application on Wednesday. What was wrong with that? They not accept because, as I said, the lawyer we go for who serve them. We sent a lawyer, not a clerk. Let's see how serious we take the matter. We sent a lawyer for go. The lawyer go for go serve them. They're not available. Monday we serve them. Okay, let us for what it may be worth. Say we don't go Monday in the fear of justice. In the fear of justice. In the sense of justice and fairness. Yeah, this application and all. They raised the objection. I have said they raised the objection, not the judge. When they raised the objection, we replied, say, okay, if we want to follow the rules strictly, we agree, say, Monday to Wednesday, not get to clear these. But grant us an interim. We not say let them grant an interim. What damage would have been done if you say, okay, let us hold on to the EGM. When I meet so yesterday, what happened to JLC today? Anything? No. There is no really urgency on JLC in operation. So grant us an interim for 7 days. During which we go, they will file them papers now objecting. You can vacate the interim after 7 days or based on their application. So that was fair to have been granted. That is what we're saying. Grant 7 days. They will not file them papers. It's not perpetual injunction. It's for 7 days, an interim injunction. We pray for an interim and we pray for the restraining order for make them whole. So grant us the first prayer with this interim for 7 days. After 7 days, if the court see the need, say no, this interim injunction needs to be vacated, he has the right to vacate. The court can vacate.
Claude, you agree now say una fail forget this injunction based on technicalities?
Yes, of course. That's clear. That's clear.
So the judge been fair?
Yeah, we're saying we can say the judge being unfair, but if you've been granted 7 days injunction and then they file them paper, when they can argue now after when they don't file them paper, the judge say no, well, need no day for let this injunction continue. It can vacate.
In law, I stand to be corrected. I'm not a lawyer.
Yes.
In law, like in your thing called precedents.
Yes.
If that judge they been granted on a waiting on they say in the spirit of fairness, you know, been thinking a bad precedent justice Ganda forbidden thing.
No. Even in we rules, the High Court rules, it makes provision for make the judge proceed for yeri emotion, notwithstanding the fact say there were no 2 clear days given. It's in our rules. It's in our rules. He knows that. Notwithstanding the 2 clear days notice not given. Notwithstanding.
It means say if you don't make an application to the court in that regard.
So
not mislead the public, please. Please don't do that.
Equally, on its own motion, suo motu, gets right for listing the application if it considers it fair and in the sense. No, yes. The court not the overrule.
See, una not be see the notice for the EGM with the Bar Association.
Okay, thank you for that point. The Bar Association, what they did, them pull that notice day last week and backdate them. We only saw it that week where we prepare for file and filing papers again, not to tell what they do inside one day because of the issues. No, so please. No. It depends on you don't know. The cases they're all different. The circumstances they're all different.
So you know the file
fine.
paper inside one day.
No.
No, Claude, please tell me.
Alright.
You know the file paper inside one day.
Claude, as you declare the air regarding this particular issue, you don't accept, say, now based on technicality, una not get what you be ask the court for. So waiting na una problem currently because you already don't accept, say, now based on technicality, when a procedures where una miss na una side, make the judge not give una wait una be ask for.
We don't say this. Say in the circumstance, we again want to make this clear. Say we not file paper on Monday. We file paper on Friday the 5th, and Monday and Tuesday would clearly have given the two clear days notice. But
the discretion of the judge at the end of the day.
Yes,
not
they
refusal
accept the papers when they close the office. And when they talk about substituted service, it's not applicable here. This is not a motion or an application where don't be filed from 2024. We came under that same miscellaneous application number. And they have solicitors on records. Not to say we are constrained for identify who for serve them. We went to the chambers of those solicitors, and then they were not available. Apparently, the office, the main door opened, then all of the other doors then closed. We called, they couldn't receive. I mean, we clearly see and say they were yes, because they wanted to do what they did in court yesterday. For say no, they not serve we on the Friday and we not get to clear this notice. So yes, we agree, say that is why we have said, if even in the circumstance, we not say injunct them forever. Give us an interim, which is part of the prayers. We will pray now with papers. Interim now for 7 days. If the court been done say, okay, given the circumstances, I go grant an interim for 7 days, within which them go down file in papers and can argue. As I say, if they argue before the court and the court still needs say no, we not go able for continue with this injunction, the court can vacate that injunction upon 7 days.
Now the EGMO na be one for events, not for this don't already happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And according to Commander, if una na be members them na they buy una they pay una dues and keep to other thing them when members them they do for belong to the bar as members. Where una fail for do, if una been do una for don't show up yesterday in una numbers, una side, una not thinks na other missed opportunity in as much as una not able for ask the court and the court grant una for stop the EGM, but if una been pay una dues, una storm day yesterday in una numbers.
Okay, so what we should understand here now that we already get an action before the court with the question the legitimacy of the second plaintiff in the action with the institute in July 2024. Where we say Tuma should not be addressed as president of the bar association because there were no elections. If we go pay on the directions or directives of those directors, it means we already don't say we don't waive we right to that we objection. And what Commander has failed to understand, I think it's about company law. We say, oh, we are paying our monies to the company and not to the directors. No, the affairs of the company are being run and governed by the directors.
Correct.
So if you say we are paying to the company, we are paying to the association, then the payment notice was issued by a director with the challenge, then it means we have succumbed into your game. We have played into your game that we are complying. The company not saying issue notice for itself. The notice was signed by one of the purported directors. Right. And so the affairs of the company are being run by those directors. And if we challenge them director, then how would we comply to a notice issued by those directors?
The company is still different.
No, we cannot. The notice for payment was issued by a director whose legitimacy we're challenging. How would we pay?
Aspects of legitimacy.
Membership now because now they pay dues.
No, because, so there is the circumstance. There is already a matter in court. So until the matter is being determined by the court, we would not comply.
Ms. Kaba, let me just read this portion
for being legitimate.
Let me just read this portion of the ruling where they talk about, where you not even get an idea of. It says clearly the issues before this court, Justice Ganda. Clearly the issues before this court
have nothing to do with the conduct of the AGM of the first plaintiff in the Sierra Leone Bar Association. As counsel for the plaintiff put it, if the defendants felt aggrieved with the election that saw the second plaintiff elected as president, nothing stops them from filing papers challenging the said election. What is before the courts is a simple question of construction and interpretation of an instrument. This one, so clear, but my brother,
Kamada, can you
I
tell
don't
this
know.
court the ruling the day before Justice Ganda will not deliver it? Can you tell this podium?
No, you tell me now.
Oh, but you don't know. So
You tell
do
me.
you know there is a ruling reserved to be delivered?
You tell me
You
now.
don't know. The ruling to be delivered touches and concerns on the legitimacy of Tuma being addressed as president of the Bar Association.
Really?
He doesn't know that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh God.
You don't know
Anyways,
that. So what is the ruling we are with? You don't know.
anyways, just like what I don't say.
Then actually gonna court.
Yes.
No, you don't get what I tell you. This Claude and the others not to then grab go courts. They don't make that clear to you for let you understand. We took them to courts.
And we have an objection on you taking us to
You understand? Then I don't know if you get disappearing messages, but I actually send for you the ruling itself. Fine. If you see ruling
You have read that
delivered,
ruling.
no. Ruling delivered on the 16th day of October 2024. Now, in respect of this jurisdictional objections, what they make, and then talk about a number of other issues, including the presidency, whether I get rights for bringing matters and this. It's as the judge or the courts don't give ruling.
There's no ruling on the substantive action. Pa. There's no ruling.
So
That has been
the
reserved.
substantive action.
The substantive action which has our objections. I mean, there's a substantive.
Which
that has been
objection
reserved.
again you talk about?
You were not in court, pa.
No.
You have to be
clear.
seized.
Khadija,
I have told you
Khadija,
there is a ruling reserved
Khadija.
by Justice Ganda to be delivered.
No. Wait. You did talk about objections,
Yes.
yeah? And this is the clearly exposer that even sees with the facts, or in practice issue, get some question mark. Now, I tell you about all the jurisdictional objections that they rule in this. All the jurisdictional objections, ruling delivered on the 16th day of October 2024. So what's how they do for you back? And they send them back to you.
Claude,
You understand?
Do you know there is a ruling reserved? You don't know that. You don't even know that. The ruling that has not been delivered by Justice Ganda up till now.
What's in that ruling?
You don't
there
know.
No. Now, okay,
so
well,
you
when I don't know,
It's
please,
about the
Khadija,
legitimacy of Tuma Jabi as president of the Bar Association. That is part of the ruling that is reserved. That is that you don't know.
You when I listen to what I read just now and what the judge say, is it not part of the ruling? That's what you then are this court for. Not get anything for do with what happened at Kenima.
That was one of the
You
interlocutory
understand?
applications. That
Bro.
was on jury. I mean, you're just confusing yourself because you don't know the issues.
Let's go to. Are they strain right now? Are they really strain? Because you not even get this case where even they talk about her, you not get her. No, I'm being very serious. You don't even have it. This case very exhaustive. He answered all the questions. You understand? There are, like, tell you the number of paragraphs the way he gets. 52 paragraphs. And all those 52 paragraphs, he addressed each of everything where the aggrieved parties come with. The concerned parties. You understand? He do everything about Sandegi ruling. Everything about Sandegi ruling. So if this man, they come here now, they try for tell we and viewers out there, we not even dip and follow, they try for mislead them. That's so wrong. It's so wrong.
I'm challenging you that you don't know the facts of this matter.
You understand?
You don't
It's
even know.
so wrong.
Even yesterday, we are not in court. You came in when they deliver ruling. You were not in court.
So I was in court yesterday. And I know what's in the objection there about. And they don't agree to waiting. I just say the objection be there about. So I don't know why they say I was not in court.
Were you in court when the objection was raised by Sawane?
Was I in court yesterday?
You were in court when they were giving the ruling. When the judge was giving the ruling. You were not part of the argument. You were not.
Did I speak in court yesterday?
You were not.
No, did I speak in court yesterday, Mr. Claude Bami David? No, learn for be honest one moment.
You were not in court when the objections were raised?
Did I speak in court yesterday and the judge listened to me? Did I?
You were not in court when the objections were raised.
The whole thing is, this is the problem we are getting as a country, eh? Even when people and they try for present themselves like this honest, just, fair, when it comes to simple things like honesty, sincerity, they don't have it.
So I'm telling you, you were not in court when the objections were raised. You came in when the judge was almost giving the ruling. That's the point you came in.
I had the opportunity to talk.
Yes, but was that not at the point you came in?
The courts being there for ask me, like, law we make an undertaking as to for allow them people there.
That was about the time the judge was about to decline.
No, we are not making an undertaking at all. I even tell and say, allow this process.
When was that? Was it not when the judge was about to decline the application?
So please, calm down. Allow this process to go on.
It was Sawane and Lamin Bayo that were solicitors on record.
Correct.
Well,
no, you're saying I was not in court. These are two different things.
You came in when the court was about to decline the application.
Yes, please, get the question.
So, Commander, sorry. Well, the question I go put to you now, and where many Sierra Leonean don't they ask now the when all this blabber among una go settle, because it's been
this
over a year
on
an executive don't they, but not they able for do tangible things together as the Sierra Leone Bar Association be used for function in oneness and unity as una all na colleagues them.
This problem amongst they go back to the very simple things that were just mentioned. Honesty, sincerity, the normal hypocrite Sierra Leonean way, because at Sinapia today, I they try for show the people and say, me na just, me na fear, me na this. But now you give that same opportunity, he will do 10 times. You understand? That's the Sierra Leone we don't fend ourselves in. A Sierra Leone, we're morally decadent. A Sierra Leone where people just they pose for the sake of it, say, oh, now this, but give them power one moment. And then you see the kind terrible things that we then go do. Now, we don't always say, no matter waiting at the issue, no matter waiting at the problem, we get a way for resolve this as members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. If we actually think about the association. But when you get a segment of that group being hijacked by a political party, you count 100 of its members, now members of a certain political party, you don't know say they are not doing this in the interest of the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
The same perception back will go to
no
the current executive.
If that perception is the case, I have no problem with it. I am only telling you, I am only telling you that if we're not able to get an inroad in this whole issue, now because we are not, we are they say we, and not say them. We are not thinking just about the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
So
but
now politics about the Sierra Leone Bar Association membership.
That's a key problem. Now just don't summarize and now you yourself just don't put across. But it will take only an honest person for admit that. They will never admit it. They will never say it. They will always hide under this activism. That's all with the try for CC, there is this, there is that. And the good thing is, Augustine Sori Sengbe Mara. I have all the issues with him. He's a comrade of mine, he's a brother of mine. We don't be comrades for the longest time and we'll continue for be comrades. So now you look at one possible way, say this, it only gets this kind of clouds over the time, they defend this, that. Log grabber. Push may go before as the head. then now we they be and they provide the support. We've seen that, and that's exactly what's happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. No, Augustine will always get the opportunity for Canada Studio. I even don't see name on the Augustine, so it's always here. No, I am just saying,
because
you understand?
Allegation on and say they hijack him. We're not going in the case
not so
himself go say.
You get somebody, put him front. He has the name. He has the reputation, put him before, and then we forge ahead with an agenda.
You understand? As somebody or people or group of people, they push him before.
I don't say you say. When you look at this body, this illegal outfits, this unregistered body, we're not even supposed for the inside the studio, if not so because
an unregistered body is not illegal or unlawful.
Listen, I have the right. Listen, I have the right to describe the organization.
Unregistered, yes, unlawful is wrong.
Listen,
I have told you this.
I make and back, I repeat and back, and this is my own appreciation of what the Lawyers Society is. Okay. It's an illegal outfit.
Thank you.
You understand? An unregistered body. We're basically waiting and don't do to themselves, and then come together, then they push a certain agenda. And the agenda is we ensure the Sierra Leone Bar Association not able to do the things the way they do. But unfortunately, you mentioned something. Even in this unity, the good thing about waiting mid on land over time, that even in where you get conflicts, where you get problems, also look at the opportunities where available. And like we say, for more Kenima, one of the things that will be no say we need for look at now the document itself we establish we as a body. When are the memorandum and articles of association of the company itself, that it gets so many areas them where it gaps them where we need for like try for look at. And now as an association, that's the next step of the PAM, we they try for look at that. Today we get training, because if they talk about they get difficulty, today we get training for lawyers, the Sierra Palms Hotel, and the facilitator on Justice Brown Mark, former acting Chief Justice, again for Dede, then tomorrow back. We're going to extend that same training to people in Bow and people in McKinney. And of course, we don't get two EGM them. The first EGM, they did not show up. They did not file papers for an injunction. The second one, then decide to say that they file certain papers, but they not even follow the rules. We're very sad. We also don't try forget scholarship opportunities for members of the association where they on. And we don't equally go out there for represent the Sierra Leone Bar Association. I was in Kenya. The other day I was in Ghana, where we all wait till they try for push. But in all of this, as a Sierra Leonean, we get this country at heart, I still feel say there is a missing link. We still need the other people are way aggrieved, no matter what. Because no matter how genuine you dey, people and the perception go always there, and people get right to them perception. For say, oh, this group is this other group is this. But when we are together, we act as a unit. We're able for do big things. We're able for represent the interest of the people. I feel sick listening to our Jamirin issue. It's quite a difficult situation for handle, especially when all of these issues they are around. But if we are together as a body, some of these issues we self they take them up, we they make representations. But no, it's gonna be how this person will get like name out of this if Nami make the representation and things like that. So it's quite a challenge. And as Sidoya back today, they extend the same olive branch like I did on Radio 98.1. That's Claude Bami Davis and the other aggrieved members, because I don't know Lawyers Society. It's not in existence. Let people know this. There is nobody registered like that. And if you talk about fairness, they talk about justice, they talk about the rule of law, these are things you have to respect. You not go just grab, that you say, oh, I form myself into anybody, begin do any kind of thing. Nobody does that.
Commander, you extend an olive branch to then set of lawyers, yeah?
Yes.
But also, this morning, just where you make your statement, you don't make too strong allegations against the person of the president, the lawyer society, say it gets a motive, and even the body again, you make allegations back, say, then get a particular motive, well then they push people
So
away,
now-
they feel them behind.
So now, with
Beyond the
Augustine Sori
words,
saying by Mara,
beyond the words,
it's not him having a motive.
beyond the words, you
That
get
make that clear.
anything when an evidence for proof, say the allegations and when you make, you go able for clear them with those evidence.
Now, when you look at this body where they call themselves Lawyer Society, we then at different platforms.
We're being used by politicians.
We then at different
That's what you're
platforms.
saying.
You understand? And different platforms there. Then they share all their activities with the see them. Sierra Leone is a small country, very small. We all know ourselves.
So you're confirming that you have
You understand?
evidence to substantiate your allegation now.
We
that you're
all know
making?
ourselves. Then dinner, for example,
Okay.
it was full of opposition members. Abdul Kagbo was there. The other member of parliament was here because Abdul Kagbo is a friend on Facebook. He shared it and explained and blah, blah, blah. You understand?
Opposition politicians.
Yes, full of opposition members.
Yes, name
JFK
10.
is a flag bearer.
We were about 700.
Allow me know. You all are name 10?
Yes, name 10.
Okay. JFK is
He's
one.
a lawyer. JFK is a lawyer. You cannot name
Whether
him.
JFK is
He's
a lawyer or not.
No,
Hey,
you
but
cannot.
allow me. I did talk about the membership. I did talk about the membership.
JFK is entitled to attend the dinner.
Correct,
As a lawyer.
correct.
So
No,
name
no.
10. Name
So
10.
now,
The reason why I want to Commander
I want name,
because
I want
the
name
Sierra Leone
100.
Association said,
If
you look
media
on
get
your
chance.
dinner back, a lot of people at the ruling were
I have
there.
no problem with waiting the other person go hold as perception for the SLBA. People get right to them perception.
So name the 10.
You understand? Okay. JFK, yeah, was there. Abdul
JFK
Kagbo
should
was
be
there.
out. JFK is a lawyer.
Of course.
No.
I did talk about the membership.
No. He's a lawyer. This was a
You
dinner
understand?
for lawyers.
No. Anyways.
Commander.
1
1 minute by me. Commander, why did they name the name? You also realize, say, then do sales of tickets. Anybody can buy now the public.
So,
If you said they want for buy the tickets, you should have bought one and you for been there.
no, but me
And
not-
we
but me not be for
invited,
griller
and
enter.
again,
Not for don griller
Mabel,
enter. But me
make
not
I
be
tell
for
you,
griller
we
enter.
invited
But don't
the
hold me like
Attorney
this.
General. We invited the Chief Minister. We invited several other members. They never. Yes, government. They never. And he was at 98 when he said, "Oh,
So
where
now-
would they go na business
Let
from
me
na no
that
register?"
clear.
He
Let me
told me
that
that.
clear. The government of
We
Sierra Leone-
invited government officers. They did not show up.
me not to the spokesperson, but which I don't say now, yeah? A government, you get rules, regulations, you even don't establish bodies and tell them, so now this how people and they operate if they want it together. And these people, they parade all over the place unregistered. Then you want this same government where they regulate all money affairs for going to your business unregistered. No.
So for come over to Bami, clearly Commander accepts. See, now politics don't divide on a membership
They
in the
not go
Sierra Leone Bar
accept. They
Association.
not go accept this
For
man
the
not go
Lawyer
accept.
Society, you agree see national politics between the APC and the SLPP don't affect una as lawyers then.
It's a clear no. It's a clear no. I have challenged Commander on occasions. Make it talk. Whose party? Augustine Mayade. Make it tell me if Claude Bami Davis Day. If I hold any party card. I have challenged him. Right? He cannot. So this narrative, in fact, you know, when you look at the foundation or the genesis of waiting within we say so now, they created it.
Now Kenny ma bring
Yes,
them,
They
yes.
all listen to this
Yes,
part.
they created it. Now, we go in a Kenema for go get an election of the past session. There was nothing as to political in that. Tumakam, he declare, you see, I don't tell him this again on occasions. The history of the past session elections, now that everybody they campaign on individual basis. We have had a bar association executive with Ibrahim Sori, now been president, who is known to be an APC member, and Gevao, who is an SLPP honorable was the vice president. So the issue of national politics, please.
Please
Nothing.
ask and then the two that we don't call so. Which group put them there?
Please. When Tuma came in to declare for him presidency for the election, he came with a team. So SLPP people like how it.
So then
Then
SLPP people.
Then
No,
yeah,
no. What are the SLPP people in Tuma in team?
No.
By Tuma in team now.
By the very Tuma self, and by the very fact you they say now the political party don't come. We are being deemed as the other side. You're confirming that your executive is SLPP. That is what you have said here. So you agree, say, una within the bar association executive now are deemed as SLPP, and we that are not there are deemed as APC. That's your submission. So when Tuma came in and declared for all of them positions a day, it gave other people to declare with a team. Will not ever be the practice. Because if me want for be PRO and Commander wanted to be PRO with me, we for don't campaign on individual basis and not be with a team campaign. And that is where they started it. And so when we went to Kenema, then they decide we know for the block road, do all kind of things.
Evidence of that?
Oh, but of course, but the evidence is abound.
No, what he say? He said them block road. Would that block the road?
Yeah, them block road.
No, would that block the road? Would that block the road? Would that block her?
I mean, that they clear.
Now, would that block the road? Would that block the road?
Una block the road.
We?
Yes, una block the road.
You got evidence to that?
Of course, the evidence then on social media.
Okay.
Gento and Motoka, we in talk, we go block the road, and you prevented us from going. And by the time they go, they don't change the. I mean, a lot of things. So they created this situation that we're in. So for can play the political card, say because we not go see all Dande. Then as lawyers, we see them, we normalize Dande. No, we have rights as lawyers to go to court and challenge those issues. So and that is what we have done.
Now the abnormality una the stand again.
Yes. That in fact, even when they are calling for unity now, we have said, if they talk about unity, tell Tuma Jabi and the other parties then we did too. Let us go into an election. Let Tuma go within team, let them go campaign, and let we get an election of the three factions within let we get an election. That is all what we're calling for. Why are they shielding the issue of election? We don't know. Let us get an election. All we are calling for is an election. That's all.
So now the only thing that we want to go settle for.
Oh yeah. An election with Tuma and the other parties.
A very senior colleague of Fona writes a piece on X sometimes last week. Yada Williams. He states so many things them, and reading that particular piece, if anybody want to be emotional, it is sorry for a profession.
Thank you.
With all waiting they happen so. And for if he say it's high time, let everybody put aside whatever I hold on to. Let us try for rebrand the image of the bar.
Yes, ma'am.
How is, because we not get the opportunity for interview Tuma on no occasion, but you the work now executive and you not the public relation officer. How Tuma they feel for run a bar with disorganized and full of so much chaos, and all fingers they point at say na politics. And you say agree?
No, I don't agree.
Say na in divide una. How Tuma they feel they run an executive we get so much blabber.
So Yada Williams, somebody I have so much respect for. Of course, he teach me civil procedure at the law school. He was the chief launcher of the so-called Lawyers Society. Yeah. However, after I don't go on radio for 2 days, they talk about peace and unity. I see this release from him. And what he said there, even though I not go agree with him on many other things we don't say, from where he be the chief launcher of the Lawyers Society, but he correct. Very, very correct. You understand? And people like Bami Davis, they thrive because there is disunity. If there was no disunity, there was not going to be a Bami Davis in any of them studio there as PRO. No way.
There was not going to be you.
You understand?
As PRO too.
No. There was no way Bami Davis, me and him, they go contest, he win that election. It was not even the subject.
You were not going to
the
win that
person where they think about na Charles. You understand? Then they talk about you know, people enjoy when they make themselves look like this clean, then others look so dirty. As far as Kenima is concerned, we are all very dirty. That's what we have to tell the people of Sierra Leone. That we all did terrible things.
No, you did.
You understand?
Terrible things that we
You did.
Terrible things like Way, Claude Davis, Augustine Sorisa Bemara, and this other guy go up the stage, go grab mic, go hip this, go hip that.
Please,
you understand?
Please.
Now, let me go to the issue.
You did not see me in that.
Whose terrible things were
Stop that. Stop that. You're painting my image. Bad. Please.
Claude Babi Davis, go up the stage.
I'll take this
ballot papers.
You have evidence of that?
Of course, I have it.
I'll write you.
I have it. I'll have it.
I'll take you on that.
Take me on that. Take me on that. Let you file your papers correctly.
I'll take you on that.
No, file your papers correctly. Don't go do something back, yeah?
Evidence.
Now.
So, una your side, who's dirty una do? Because you just don't call out this their own side.
Let me go to the question we don't ask.
You say una all do dirty things na Kenima.
Tuma Jabi. I don't say you say the whole Kenima fiasco itself. It's not a decent happening for lawyers.
Your own dirty things.
No, I am not going to state that. No, I have to stick to the question being asked.
Okay, so I'm going to state your dirty.
You understand?
You were sharing ballot papers to people with blue wristbands.
Who
had
was
the
sharing
anti-corruption commissioner
who was sharing it?
Himself as a returning
so now you talk about who was sharing it?
You, all of you. You
understand?
Yes.
So now, like I say, I think say that way we right. You don't fear for go filing papers.
No, I'm going to take that on you.
Anyways, now, so the serious thing. Tuma as a person.
Commander.
No, you don't ask question about Tuma just now.
Yes. So
say how it is see.
Things then where you say Claude they do. And firstly you agree say una all play dirty na Kenima. So if you don't
say the Kenima situation was a dirty situation.
You say una all.
Of course.
So what are the own dirty things the way una do from una young camp?
No, I cannot tell now. Yeah. Tuma, you did talk about like how you asked the question, she's willing, ready, and able for work with every member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, including the very controversial Claude Bami Davis. Yeah. Ready for work with all man, and all we notice is we don't pull out. We don't make them clear that members of the Sierra Leone Bar Association were fully paid up, entitled for go with programs. With the exception of today's training, we don't extend and say, because not training opportunity for lawyers, every lawyer can go there and go get the blessings where they come from this particular training from one of the best. Now, Africa, when it comes to the criminal law, we're not Justice Brown Mark. So we don't open this. We're ready for bring them on board if they're ready for come on board. But equally so, not mean say because we call for unity, we get for bend the rules. No, we need bend the rules for anybody. If you are not a paid up member, you're not entitled to anything absolutely. You're not entitled for partake in this process where they can review the most important documents, like when they talk about Sierra Leone, they review the constitution. Now we go for review this M&A. If you are not a paid up member, no can they. You don't get any rights for discuss anything about the company where you know they play your own parts as a member. Soon we get forget with elections. For the next AGM, we get to elections. You don't get rights for votes and be voted for if you are not a paid up member and you know they follow what you require for me to follow as a member, especially now where they go look at the M&A proper and just say it is in line with very progressive and modern documents that like the way Sludge gets. We're not going to get a situation again where you go say, oh, they appoint Francis Benkelfala on the day of the election.
Is Tuma happy leading during this period where the bar association full of chaos and division? That's not the question.
Nobody not gonna be happy for lead an organization or an institution where you get issues. You understand? However, you are tested during difficult times. And I'm so happy for the president, Madam Tuma Adamajabi, that during this period, it don't show say she's a leader. She's strong and it deliver and is still ready for extend olive branch to others for me them come on board and let we see how they're able for push the name of the Sierra Leone Bar Association forward.
Quickly, Claude. You don't listen to Commander, then still open and willing for loan account board, and now then they're about for review very important documents when at the M&A, and if we continue for day aside, we not go get the legitimacy for contribute in the M&A within the review.
So, first of all, we're not interested in any voting. I think he's missing that because we filed for an injunction that the Bar Association not proceed for elect until we determine the action before the court. So not that we want to enjoy any right of voting. In fact, we have filed that papers, as I noted earlier, say, for make we not further complicate the issues. That's all. Now, we position now that the Lawyer Society is here to stay. There's nothing that is going to, because, I mean, forget this feeling, say, oh, we're being used by politicians. Mara has a mind of his own. Wara has a mind of her own. Claude Bami Davis gets a mind of his own. All of us, we do have. And no politician would ever attempt for use Lawyer Society. In fact, in we constitution where we get, we put and they clearly say, if you come in a frontline politics, let you know, say, we no one depend this thing. If you they come in a frontline politics, you're prohibited from holding any executive position at the Lawyer Society. It's in our constitution. So we clear on that. Say we're not going to be used by any politician as a political tool, right? So the point we're making is, if you want any unity, let us go to an election. If there is no election going to be conducted between Tuma, Augustine, and Wara, then we're not interested in anything of unity. That is our position. And before I close, I am happy that this is a recorded program. My character has been put on the line by Commander to say that he has evidence of me throwing ballot box and papers on the 18th of May. I am going to take that. I'm on record now that I'm going to take that. I want those evidence forward, and I will make a formal request of Liberty TV Online to furnish me with this program where I mentioned it. I'm going to push this. I'm going to push it. Just a moment.
Thank you, gentlemen. We will not join me this morning for a look at the issues between the Lawyer Society and that of the Bar Association. Now they end this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to now we watch we Musasa Okoma and Conte. We provide technical support to the production team. Many thanks. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
All right, till we meet again, may welcome the good day and continue for watch Liberty TV.